For those who may not be familiar, the NHBF Legal Helpline is a one-stop shop for your HR, employment, law, health and safety and compliance and commercial. So if you phone us up, you'll get through to our dedicated team of advisors who will take the query that you have, and we'll talk you through the processes, the procedures to ensure compliance in a range of HR, health and safety and commercial topics.
That's absolutely brilliant. And is that part of the membership fee?
Correct, absolutely. That's part of the membership fee. If you phone us 3 times, you've effectively got your membership fee back. So it's great value. The support that you can get when you phone us is that we will advise you on essentially the employee life cycle. From a health and safety perspective, we'll look at your policies and we'll give you what's known as a health and safety pack, and we'll kind of give you through that process to ensure that when you remain fully compliant. But from a HR and employment law perspective, we'll support you on things such as discipline, grievance, absence, recruitment, any redundancies that you may have to face because we are in a difficult environment. If you want to move to a different model, whether that's a hybrid model or a self-employed model, we'll support you on that and make sure that it's right for your business and you're doing it in the right way. And of course, if you do end up with an employment tribunal claim, we have a barrister-backed legal service who will support you through that process and defend your claim.
So basically, Worknest hold your hand all the way through them processes and procedures.
Absolutely, from beginning to end. In terms of discipline and grievance, each has its very own policy based on the ACAS guide, and they are slightly different. So it's important that you get the right advice and speak to our advisors, so ensuring that you're following that advice and ensuring that the ACAS code is followed from beginning to end. So if there ever is a claim, procedurally, you know that you're in the right place and that you followed the right process.
That's brilliant. So you basically unpick the ACAS documentation and the processes so that it makes it a lot easier for our members.
Absolutely, and we just make sure that it is a step-by-step process. It's not a complicated process, but you do have to make sure that you are following it with the reasonableness that you need to.
If one of our members has to go through an employment tribunal, what kind of support can they get from the NHBF Legal Helpline and Worknest?
Yep, sure. So we'll help you all the way through the tribunal process. As soon as a claim comes in, you'll get notified that a claim has been come in, and we will pass it to our legal department, who will support you all the way through the process, getting the pre-tribunal cases, getting your bundles together. We may be able to help you getting the case settled at an earlier stage to avoid you having to go to a tribunal. Businesses are being saddled with more and more costs, more and more legislation, whether that be health and safety, employment, and that's only going to grow with the Employment Rights Bill coming into force very soon, some of them coming in next year. To be able to have that support and walk you through it, making sure that you're in line and in line with these new pieces of legislation, know it's coming, can prepare, and have that explained in a concise way that's tailored to your industry is very, very important at this time.